Hey everyone, let's take that live look right now outside, and it's still nice and dry out there. It has been a pretty good first half of the week, but as we look onward, gotta start to see some changes. We're not going to be seeing much of this beauty dryness as we go on later towards Friday. But of course, still 2 days away. Let's focus on what we got until we get to that point. It's still a nice big pool of milder air. You know, right now a lot of 50s around the region. Okay, Camden, Orangeburg, some lower mid 50s. You go right towards Columbia and Lexington, near 55 as well. Winnsboro, though, 59. Sumter still holding in those mid 50s. A lot of spots for the most part in those mid and lower 50s and even upper 50s, mind you. We see this, a little bit of some clearing partly with those clouds. But this is going to be something that continues to roll its way through and ramp up a bit more overnight. More cloud cover as we see it into our Thursday, but it doesn't really matter because that's not going to stop temperatures from rising at an impressive clip. So this is what happens as we go through the tidbits here. Basically, yeah, the warm air, it's hanging around. We're going to be continuing to see more of a southerly breeze, but the next two I have highlighted in yellow. I want to make sure you're paying attention because of what we see, not just for rain potential on Friday, but how it hangs around into your Saturday. So watch this out into the nighttime period into Thursday. Yeah, clouds will be around, some gusty winds at times, but lighter gusts, not anything too crazy as it's going to be just all the way more so out of the south and west. However, later into the day, this is where we start to pick up the pace. Winds kicking up a little bit more. Could see a few little trickles of light showers out towards our western viewing area, and then it will push into more of the Midlands and continue across South Carolina. Here's the big change. It's going to be happening Thursday night into Friday morning. Not much in the way of rain yet, but this is going to be leading up to the first bigger batch of rain. Honestly, you can still see Friday morning a little bit drier, but here we go into the afternoon. We're picking up the pace. We're picking up the pace more. And there you go, 4 or 5 o'clock. And this has been something that, as we've seen now getting later into this week, more of main commute times home for a lot of people, the sweet spot for the Friday rain to set up. But of course, with this being pushed further into the day for Friday, it unfortunately means more in the way of rain for Saturday. So that is actually the first batch. It rolls through. That is with the cold front. Then we get another surge of moisture from the south. But unfortunately, this mess is all meeting a colder pool of air, so it's going to be a combination of cooler air and rain. It is not going to be the most inspiring weather, and as of right now, at least for what we're seeing with a lot of our models, this batch of rain, this second mass, is going to be hanging around until Saturday evening at, of course, the very earliest. Some of that could even linger a little bit into Sunday morning. Make sure you're staying with us for more updates on that. But it's going to be a damp day overall, and it's going to be a lot of rain. 52 for tonight, mostly cloudy with milder temps, though. At least try to enjoy tomorrow if you can. Drier but cloudy as we see it. Watch this. Mid-70s. Going to be toasty for that Thursday. It sure is. Last day to really maybe be inspired to do some things outdoors. Friday, that rain doesn't arrive till a little bit later in the day. It starts to become heavy. It lingers into Saturday. And, of course, 1 to 3 inches total between the 2 days. That's why the first alert weather days still cooler with some lingering light rain for Sunday before we dry out on that Monday.